Yes, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, very good morning.
Yes, very good morning. Shall we start the program?
Yes, we can.
Okay. So, good morning, all of you. Team Annamal welcomes you all to the webinar on Teachers for Future. We are happy that we have received overwhelming response from the length and breadth of India. There are few international participants from Sri Lanka, Riyadh, and the Middle East. Paul Susheel is a trainer of international repute. He is a highly acclaimed leadership coach, top class teacher trainer, an expert parenting counselor, a world class graphologist, and an inspiring motivational speaker. He is a certified NLP master practitioner and certified A grade graphologist. His training programs, seminars, and workshops are highly energetic, enriching, informative, motivating, and true life changing. With 1,100 programs under his credit, he has touched and transformed more than 2 lakhs of lives. He has successfully done teacher training programs in Thailand, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Malaysia, and Nepal. He is a regular face in the visual media too. Team Annamal welcomes Paul Susheel, founder and director of PS Academy. Now over to Paul Susheel. Yes, sir, it's now your turn.
Yeah, thank you. And it's my pleasure to be here with you all. And today is definitely going to be a very useful, memorable, magical day for all the participants. And this is really a fantastic initiative by ACE. And my training assignments, I do different types of programs. And for teachers, I've done more than 170 training assignments, workshops. And today, this is a session, my 171st session. And this is all about teachers for futures. And this is a very interesting, stimulating, enriching topic. And I'm going to give an eye opener on all these traits, particularly for the teachers for future. We call it as 21st century teacher traits. And teachers for futures is all about 5 Qs, 5 quotients. One is IQ, another one is CQ, the creativity quotient of teachers, and the third aspect is their PQ, their personality quotient of the teachers, and the fourth Q is their EQ, emotion, and the fifth Q is S. I've done at least 10 to 15 sessions on the SQ and the EQ, and today I want to give some eye opener, very useful eye opener on these traits and these aspects. And I want to go in depth, find time, I will go in depth on social intelligence. I mean, the sociability quotient is SQ and EQ is emotional quotient. And 5 Qs, many, they don't have actually clarity about the IQ. IQ here is no way connected with their academic intelligence or their reasoning. We connect with the teachers in a different perspective, particularly on IQ. IQ is all about operative intelligence. If a teacher is not able to apply the intelligence in the classrooms, then there is no purpose. There is no use at all. So it is very important. The teachers need to know the essence of operative intelligence. That is all about IQ. And let me go in depth later on. The second Q is all about creativity quotient. We call it as CQ for teachers. And if a teacher really want to become world class, a school or college teacher, it is very important. They need to strengthen their creativity and creative intelligence. And creativity quotient is all about original thinking. And now the science have proved that any teacher can strengthen their creative thinking. And we have a lot of tools and techniques, and there are a lot of diagnostic tools also to understand the level of their creativity. But teachers, if they want to really become world class, they need to be original thinkers. So that is the CQ. And the fourth Q is all about EQ, emotional quotient. It is a very important skill for the teachers for futures. Emotional intelligence is a vital life skill, I can say, to professional and personal success. And for teachers, these 2 Qs, the emotional quotient and the fifth Q is also all about the sociability quotient, the SQ. These 2 Qs are very important, and the sociability and the EQ and the CQ and the PQ, all these 5 Qs are very important. Now I'm going for this SQ first, because the sociability quotient is very, very important for the teachers, for their professional success. And SQ is all about social intelligence, which is the essence of human relationship. And this SQ is a life skill, a much needed vital skill for the professional success, particularly for the teachers who are in this profession. And if they want to become world-class teachers, if they want to become teachers for futures, first area they need to work on is all about SQ and social intelligence. And social intelligence is all about communicating, influencing, transforming the students, leading the students, balancing the work and life, and to be cheerful, peaceful, with a positive state of mind in the staff room. All these aspects come together as a teacher. So it is very important. The teacher need to understand this particular aspect very well, and they need to strengthen it also. Find time. I'll help the participants. I'll help the participant to understand their blocks and barriers. Most of the blocks and barriers are psychological blocks and barriers. If a teacher, though they are academically very intelligent, if they are not able to shine like a star in the classrooms, it is all because of the lack of social intelligence. So let's go first with this SQ. And this SQ is all about interpersonal relationship in the classrooms and understanding aspects, building instant rapport with the students, and how the teacher carry herself or himself in the classrooms, and their behavioral pattern, their attitude, their classroom management skills, and how they cope up and how they apply, how they go along with others, their empathy, their cooperation, their teamwork, all these, their communication aspects, all these come together. Their conversation confidence, all these aspects come together in social intelligence. And world-class teachers are socially intelligent teachers. And social intelligence is a skill which can be developed at any point of your life. It is no way connected with your schooling. It is no way connected with your college education. It is no way connected with your B.Ed and M.Ed. It is no way connected with your research, postdoctoral research. It is all about a skill. For that, you need to understand the essence, you need to understand the aspects, and you need to know how to strengthen it. So let me go in depth in social intelligence, then we'll go one by one on other quotients. Right. And social intelligence, find time, you can take note of it. My dear participants, if you have a pen and paper, type yes, please. Let me check it out, the comments. Type yes if you have a pen and paper. Make it faster. Yeah, Usha, Muttulakshmi, yeah, Sumati. Yes. Make it faster. Yeah, I'm reading your comments. I'm checking out the box. Yes. Okay. Great. Great. So my dear participants, my dear teachers, passionate teachers, my dear teachers for futures, my dear future teachers, a lot of students, the future teachers also, they are attending the session here. It will be definitely very useful and stimulating and enriching. All my insights will be definitely updated and it will be very new to the participants, right? My dear participants, you take it out, the components of SQ. You please note it down, the 5 main core components of this social intelligence. You note it down. The first aspect is all about self-awareness. You write it down, self-awareness. You note it down, self-awareness. And the second aspect is all about self-regulation. Self-regulation. The first main component of SQ is all about self-awareness. The second one is self-regulation. And third aspect is motivation. And the fourth one is the empathy. And the fifth one is social skills. All these 5 components form together, a combo of all these aspects form together the SQ. And your SQ can be strengthened, your sociability quotient, your social intelligence can be strengthened today itself. So I'm going to share you very effective inputs, how to strengthen it. And I will help you out to understand your blocks and barriers. And I will help you understand to diagnose your sociability also. So the components are self-awareness, self-regulation, and motivation, empathy, and social skills. Here, self-awareness is all about understanding your blocks and barriers. You need to be completely aware of yourself As a world-class teacher, you need to understand your blocks and barriers. We all have blocks. Most of the blocks are emotional and psychological blocks. Some aspects will be stopping you to be socially intelligent. You need to understand it. You need to understand your strength and weakness. Even if you don't know your strength, it is very important to be a world-class classroom manager, to be a top-class teacher. You need to know your weaknesses. You need to know your blocks and barriers. So that is all about self-awareness, being aware of yourself. For that, you need to understand yourself, discover yourself, and do a lot of self-analysis. This lockdown is a wonderful time, and you will have a lot of free time to analyze yourself, to understand yourself. And the second aspect is regulating yourself. Change is a vital factor. You need to completely redefine yourself. And if your personality, profession, yes, if your personality, profession, and passion are in alignment, you can expect magic and miracle in the classrooms. If your body, mind, and soul are in perfect alignment, you can deliver energy. Classroom is a place where not the knowledge gets transferred. Many knowledgeable teachers, they find it very hard to manage classrooms. You are all not teachers. You are all motivators. You are all energizers. You are all facilitators. You are all trainers in the classroom. You are all stimulators. You are all enrichers. You are all classroom managers. So post-COVID, you are going inside the classroom as a manager. So world-class teachers are very good classroom managers. So classroom management is nothing but the sociability, the social intelligence of the teachers. So the fourth aspect is empathy. Many teachers, they don't know what is empathy and what is sympathy. Sympathy, there is no place for sympathy in the classrooms. Only thing needed is all about care and concern and empathy. Empathetic teachers, they connect very well in the classrooms. If you're not able to connect emotionally in the classrooms, then you will not get cooperation in the classrooms. If you are not able to deliver quality, if you are not able to connect effectively, emotionally with the students, you cannot transfer energy. Classroom is a place where the energy gets transferred. Classroom is a place where the energy gets transferred and the positivity gets transferred. World-class teachers, they know how to transfer. They know how to send energy and receive energy from the students. The millennials, the magical millennials, those who are going to sit in front of you in the month of July or August, are all and their energy level is, and they are too good in scanning the teachers. They are too good in reading the teacher's mind. They are capable. Even a student from rural background who are studying in a government school in a rural area, she or he is capable. A 7th standard student, an 8th standard student is capable of completely scanning your energy level of the teachers in the classrooms. So it is very important. You teachers need to get exposed to positive psychology and energy psychology. These are the two areas which is really going to help you out for you to rock on in the classrooms. And social skills. Social skills here is all about your sociability, your understanding, and your effective communication, your body language, your capacity to read minds, to understand, to empathize, and to spread positivity, and to connect, and to influence your students and your colleagues in a positive way. And staff room to classroom. Socially intelligent teachers, they are very good in managing their work life, and they are managing their attitude both in the classrooms and in the staff rooms. If a teacher is not sociable in the staff room, they cannot be energetic in the classrooms. Many teachers, they are not isolated. They are isolated. They are not, emotionally connecting. They are not supportive in the staff rooms. They are not a team player in the staff rooms. So they find it very hard to be happy. And the sixth Q is HQ, all about happiness quotient. Your SQ and your EQ and your HQ is very much interrelated. The sixth Q is HQ, your happiness quotient. Happy teachers or creative teachers. Stress-free teachers or creative teachers. If you're not able to be creative, if you're not having high level of CQ, you cannot handle the class, you cannot manage the classroom in a stimulating and enriching, interesting way. So all these 6 Qs, I can say the IQ, EQ, your CQ, your PQ, and your SQ and EQ are interconnected. And PQ is all about your personality quotient. Your personality is no way connected with your appearance. Many teachers, they try to relate their appearance with their personality. Personality is all about their attitude, their aptitude, their intelligence, their skills, their competencies, their behavioral pattern, their thought process, their habit, their character, their values. Personality is all about your personality quotient. If you strengthen your personality quotient, only one thing happens. Your achievement drive will go higher. If you are having strong personality, your energy level goes higher. Your enthusiasm and your attitude will be very positive. Your eagerness to learn will be too good. You will update yourself. You will be in a learning mode all through the day. You're all learners. We are all learners. It is very important. Socially intelligent teachers are open-minded teachers. Socially intelligent teachers are fully loaded with positivity and energy, and they energize students' interest instantly in a very interesting way. And this is all about rapport building. You can note it down. Rapport building is a vital life skill, a professional skill for the teachers. Teachers for futures are too good in building rapport. If you're not able to build rapport instantly with your students, if you're not able to build rapport instantly with the strangers in your college, school, campus, if you're not able to maintain good interpersonal relationship, healthy boundaries with the teachers in your staff room, you cannot be socially intelligent. You cannot be cheerful. You cannot be stress-free. You cannot be happy. So your happiness quotient also is very much connected. Empathetic teachers are very good classroom managers. Empathetic teachers, response, overwhelming support from the students. They get very good cooperation from the students. So getting cooperation, a technique is to being empathetic. Being empathetic. Empathy is a skill. If you are empathetic, your voice changes, your facial expression changes, your tonality changes, your energy get connected emotionally with the students. So the knowledge gets transferred, the energy gets transferred, the positivity gets transferred. You will be able to change the classroom environment in a very conducive way, and the happiness quotient of the student rises. Students will be stress-free. Magic and miracle happens. Irrespective of the strength, whether it is 60 students or 600 students, it is possible if you're in alignment with your body, mind, and soul. If your body, mind, and soul in a perfect alignment, you can expect magic and miracle in the classrooms. You can transform lives. You are all transformers. You are all not teachers. You are all life transformers. You are all change catalysts. You can instantly change students' life. You can instantly transform life. It is possible for all the participants here. Slightly redefine your personality to fit into your profession. Slightly redefine, reprogram your mind, redefine your personality to fit into your profession. If your personality and your teaching profession and your passion, when it is in perfect alignment, you are a world-class teacher. And creativity quotient is all about your CQ. You need to be an original thinker. You need to be an original thinker. And creativity, your subconscious aspects, your stress, your emotion, feelings, all are, we call it as right brain aspects. If you are not emotionally intelligent, if you're not able to manage your stress, you cannot avoid stress. You can only cope up with stress. If you are able to strengthen your coping up skills, you will be definitely stress-free, even if you have a lot of commitments. For that, you need to detach yourself emotionally from your home. When you are entering into your college campus, you just detach yourself emotionally from your home. And when you are going home, leave all your baggages in the campus and you just move freely as a mom, as a sister, as a daughter, as a husband, as a brother, as a father. So work-life balancing is all about detaching yourself emotionally and try to compartmentalize your brain. If you are capable of compartmentalizing your brain, you will be absolutely stress-free even in a stressful situation. And you will handle situation very well. And 21st century teachers, 21st century teachers, my dear participants, I'm very happy I'm able to connect with you all. You just note it down. We have a range of skills also, apart from this 5-6 Qs. We have a range of skills. You can note it down. The first vital trait for teacher traits, the 21st century teacher trait is all about attention to detail. You note it down, write it faster, attention to detail. And you need to be a situational leader. And third aspect is all about you need to be a very good stress manager. You need to manage time very effectively. And other vital skills is all about, decision-making skills, problem-solving skills, your interpersonal skills, your public speaking skills, your teamwork, your emotional intelligence, your influential communication. All these aspects are very, very important. Mental toughness, please note it down. This is a very vital skill for the teachers. Mental toughness. This is a very important trait for the 21st century teachers. Teachers for futures are all mentally very tougher. Your mental energy, your mind is much connected with your body, and it is both are connected with your soul. So it is very important. You need to work on your soul also. And it is very important. You need to be in alignment with all these aspects, right? And people with high SQ, people with high level of sociability quotient, people who are socially intelligent or very expressive, you will be very expressive. Just analyze yourself whether you are expressive in the classroom and staff room. Because I can't detach, I can't, see the staff room and classroom in different place. Both are same. If you're not able to be positive, if you're not able to be sociable in the staff room, you cannot be sociable in the classroom. So you need to be expressive. And SQ is all about adaptability. It is a very vital 21st century teacher trait. Teachers for futures are highly flexible and adaptable. And the third aspect is all about active listening skills. The future teachers are very good in listening. They are active listeners. Many teachers, I know very well out of my experience, my dear participant, this is my 171st session for teachers. I've done a lot of workshops for teachers out of country, in many countries. Out of my experience, I'm telling you, I can say many teachers, they are academically intelligent. Their level of IQ is very high. They are emotionally intelligent. Still, they are not adaptable. Adaptability and flexibility is a very vital skill for teachers in the post-COVID scenario. If you're not able to adapt yourself into a new situation, it is very difficult for you to manage yourself and cope up with stress. The next aspect is playing different roles, social roles. We are all social animals. If you're not able to play your role effectively in the society, then it is very difficult. So it is very important. You need to be a player, playing different social roles, and you need to be an observer. World-class teachers, 21st century teachers, teachers for futures are very good observers. You need to give attention to detail and observe completely what is happening around. You need to be a very good observer. When you observe more, your mind will be more sharper and you will be very effective and professionally successful. So presenters, all top class presenters are not good observers. So presentation is a very important skill for teachers, but still adaptability is a survival skill. If a communication skill is a life skill, Flexibility is a survival skill in the post-COVID scenario. So you need to be an observer. You need to apply. You need to apply all these skills in the workplace. Your well-being in the workplace is very, very important. Your well-being is much connected with your passion. If you are not passionate, fitting with your profession. So to expect magic and miracle, to be super successful in your profession, it is very important. You need to be in perfect alignment. You need to redefine your personality to fit into this profession. Teaching profession is the noble profession. It is going to be a profession with huge demand and respect. Post-COVID, teaching professionals are going to rock the world. The post-COVID scenario, teachers will have huge value, huge respect. The teachers will be recognized worldwide. You will have huge demand in the job market. So be very positive, be very hopeful, carry smile from today. Each and every minute, carry pride. You need to be proud of your profession. I can say this is going to be the rewarding, highly rewarding profession in this world. You are all very lucky. You are all gifted. You are all really gifted. You need to be very thankful and grateful to God and to your parents and to your family members, because with their support, you're going to rock the whole world through this profession. Teaching profession is going to have huge demand in the market. It will be very rewarding. So don't underestimate yourself. Don't have self-doubt. Start loving yourself. Self-love is the first step towards confidence. Self-motivated teachers are very good motivators. If you are not self-motivated, if you are not having high level of motivation, you cannot motivate the students. And motivation is all about your subconscious mind. It is no way connected with your conscious. Many teachers are super good in conscious motivation, but you need to work on the subconscious level of the students, subconscious mind of the students. So you need to read a lot of things on mind power. You need to understand the student's mind. You need to be capable of reading students' mind. For that, there is no need for you to read or going for a specialized diploma in psychology or psychotherapy or counseling. You just read a lot of books on psychology. You read a lot of books on mind power. You read a lot of books on, positive psychology. You read a lot of books on energy psychology. You can self-develop yourself. And world-class teachers are self-made teachers. They are too good in self-development. They spend quality time with themselves. They love themselves. Though they have a lot of commitments, though they carry a lot of emotional baggages, they have a lot of stressful situations. They are capable. And I can give you a long list after that, and after the session, the AC management and a passionate principal, Dr. Professor Sharmila will create a group, a WhatsApp group, and you can share your feedback, and they will also share your, the aspects, a lot of aspects about the session. And I will also share you a good list of books which you can spend time on. So reading books is one good idea. And sociability, I can say it is all about better communication, great leadership. What you get if your SQ is high, what you get if you are socially intelligent. You will get a lot of aspects in relevance with your profession. One is all about better communication. You will be a better communicator in the workplace, in your school or college, in your classrooms, in the staff room. You will be a great influential leader in the workplace. You will be a fantastic motivator. You will be a wonderful transformer. Teaching is all about transforming students. If you are socially intelligent, you will transform students very easily, and you will be a change catalyst, and your happiness quotient will be very high, and you will be absolutely stress-free. All these aspects you will get when your SQ goes higher. And People with high level of SQ and people with high level of EQ, they converse confidently. They converse very confidently. Your conversation confidence level will go very higher, and you will really rock on. And there is a recent finding, a research finding. Socially intelligent teachers, they create a very conducive environment, a classroom setting, a classroom tone in a very short span. So many teachers, they think that I'll be very comfortable emotionally or psychologically with this set of students. I will not be comfortable with that set of students, that batch of students. The new batch, I'm comfortable. I was not comfortable with last batch. This is actually, it is not a good idea. It is a kind of a very bad mindset. If you are a world-class teacher, you can change your situation. You can change, you can influence, you can transform, you can completely change the environment, setting, and you can create a beautiful tone so that the learning get accelerated. The learning get accelerated. You will become an attraction accelerator. You will attract students. You will become a magnet. You will shine like a star in the classrooms. So the learning also becomes, the rapid learning, and the learning get accelerated, and you will feel very comfortable, and you'll be very, very cheerful also. Start loving yourself. In the personality related aspects, I can tell you, try to have a positive body image, because body language is very important for teachers. Your non-verbal aspects plays a very vital role in the classrooms. So it is a positive. So start loving yourself, start accepting yourself, try to give suggestion, and have a very positive body image. Positive self-image, positive body image will be very helpful for you to boost your self-esteem and self-love and self-confidence. If your self-esteem is low, how can you deliver confidence in the classrooms? So it is very important. First, you need to work on it. That's why social intelligence begins with self-awareness. So it is very important. You need to completely understand yourself and how to improve your SQ, how to improve your EQ, because SQ and EQ is very much connected. You might have read a book on emotional intelligence by Daniel Goleman. He's written a book on social intelligence. Also, find time, go through that book, Social Intelligence and Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. Lakhs and lakhs of teachers, they have read this book. The book was republished many times, and lakhs of teachers, they actually read this book. And how to improve your SQ, how to improve your sociability. The first secret recipe is to pay attention to other people. If your attention span is good, if you're able to give attention to others, your SQ goes higher. And second aspect is you need to understand yourself. Third aspect is you need to improve your communication skills. First thing, you need to understand what actually is communication. Communication skills is no way connected with language proficiency. Even if you are speaking good English or Tamil or Telugu, Kannada, Hindi, any language it may be, your language proficiency is different. Your communication skills is different. Communication skills is an ocean, and most of the aspects is non-verbal aspects. It is very important. You need to work on your tonality and voice clarity. If you are not able to deliver good voice clarity, if you're not able to do wonders to your tonality, you cannot become a manager in the classroom. You are not teacher, you are a classroom manager. Hereafter, you are going to see yourself as a manager. And the fourth aspect is you need to know how to resolve conflict, because conflict resolution is a vital life skill. You need to resolve conflicts. You need to be empathetic. You need to invest in your relationship. It is very important. If you want to be sociable in the workplace, if you want to be so super successful in your teaching profession, you need to invest in your relationship. Relationship plays a very vital role. And another very important aspect, we call this as a life skill. A very important aspect is all about trust building. If you're not able to build a trust with your students, If you're not able to build trust with your teachers, your colleagues, you cannot be an influential leader. You cannot be an influential communicator. So building trust is very, very important. It is very important to build trust. And you need to be trustworthy also. So building trust and being trustworthy both are interrelated, interconnected. And if you want to be a socially intelligent world-class teacher, you need to practice active listening. You need to be a good listener. Observation and listening go together like twins. If you're not a good observer, you cannot be a good listener. So it is very important. You need to be a listener and an observer. And you need to be a good appreciator. You need to know the difference between encouraging and appreciating. You need to know the difference between motivating and encouraging. Encouragement is different. Science of motivation is different. Appreciation is a different. Appreciation is a value. It is very important. You need to strengthen that value. And you can note it down. The types of SI, the types of social intelligence, we can call it as abstract intelligence. You can note it down faster. Practical intelligence, emotional intelligence, and aesthetic intelligence. And fifth one is kinesthetic intelligence. All these aspects you can strengthen and apply in the classrooms, which will be very useful for your professional success. Abstract intelligence is all about symbolic, your reasoning ability, your logical thinking, your lateral thinking, your critical thinking ability, all these aspects. And practical intelligence is all about getting along, getting things done, getting along with people, being adaptable, flexible, being very practical with common sense. And the other aspect is all about emotional intelligence, all about self-awareness and self-management. How you manage yourself and how to be self-aware. You need to be aware of yourself, then only you'll be able to manage yourself. So EI is all about self-awareness and self-management. Aesthetic intelligence is all about art, creativity, designing, forming, and different kinds of art forms and literature, imagination, all these aspects, painting, drawing, engaging students in activities, and sharing your insights, your intuition, all these aspects comes under aesthetic intelligence. And your kinesthetic intelligence is all about your whole body skills, your facial expressions, your eye contact, your eye movements, eye patterns in the classrooms, your body language, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress up, the way you carry yourself, the way you move. All these aspects comes under your kinesthetic aspects in the classrooms. And let me share you the core of teacher traits. Let me share you the core of 21st century teachers. Let me share you the core of SQ. One is all about effective listening and your conversational skills. And the third aspect is reputation management. Reputation management is very, very important. It is a very new idea, like, branding, like image building. Reputation management is very important. You need to be a good reputation manager. If you're not able to build up your reputation in the workplace, in your college, in your class, in your school, with your students, if you don't have a good reputation, you will not get cooperation. You will not influence others in a positive way. It is very important. You need to manage your reputation. You need to strengthen your brand. You need to have your own brand. So try to understand what is branding. You need to have your own space. You need to have your own influence in your workplace. You need to rock on, and you need to shine like a star in the workplace. You need to carry smile. You need to carry positivity. You need to be in alignment. Walking is very important than talking for teachers. If your steps walking, I can tell you the distance between your legs, we call it as a step, one step, that should be in perfect alignment with your height. So you should not walk faster. You should not walk too slowly. You should carry yourself in a rhythmic way in the classrooms. You need to move yourself in a way, and you need to move yourself in a stylish, confident way in the classrooms. So how you carry yourself also matters. And argument, lack of arguing skill. Arguing is a skill. Many a time students used to argue. Many a time students used to clarify. They may not be aware of the difference between arguing and clarifying the doubts. They may raise They may, build up an argument in the classroom. But if you are having the skill to argue, you will be able to be very assertive in the workplace. So assertiveness is a very vital skill in the staff room, in the classrooms. You should build a healthy emotional boundaries with the students. You should not allow students to break your boundaries. You should not allow your teachers, colleagues to break your boundaries. You need to maintain a healthy boundary. It should not be very porous. It should not be very loose. It should not be very rigid also. You should not be rigid in the staff room. If you are too rigid in the staff room, you will get isolated. You will not get support from your colleagues. You will not get cooperation from your colleagues. It is very important. You need to be a team player. Then only you can become a leader. So that is very, very important. Now, my dear teachers, my dear parents, I think the connect is too good. I'm able to transfer energy. Right. Now we'll go in for a very interesting aspect. Let me take 5 to 7 minutes, which is going to be magical, very stimulating and enriching. And I think you all have a pen and paper with you. Type is faster. I designed this session a very interesting way, and I'm going to introduce you a very effective, interesting, stimulating new idea for the teachers, which will be very helpful for you. And this Wednesday is going to be a memorable, very useful Wednesday, and you need to be really thankful and grateful for the management of ACE. Annamal College of Education is a reputed college. I've been there many a times, and one of the best college run by a socially responsible management, one of the best college in South Tamil Nadu, I can say. I'm very happy with the passionate principal who initiated this session. And you need to thank Dr. Sharmila, a passionate, vibrant, dynamic principal, a passionate principal. Yes. Okay. Type yes if you have a pen and paper. Faster. Right. I think very good. Superb. Dhanlakshmi, Kamal, Archana, Julie. And I'll be sharing my number also. You can all be in touch with me in WhatsApp. I will be sharing in the end of the session, and I will be sharing my links also. You can all get connected. I'm very happy with your enthusiasm and your interest and your passion. Yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to involve you, engage you in a very interesting approach called graphology. And I'm a world-class graphologist. I'm a master practitioner. I'm a certified graphologist. I used to run this graphology workshops, open workshops online, and I've done a lot of workshops. I used to use this graphology in my tool in all my teacher training programs. Graphology is all about handwriting analysis on personality. And I'm going to use this approach. I'm not going to teach you. I'm not going to train you on graphology. I'm going to engage you in graphological approach so that you will be able to understand your emotional intelligence, and social intelligence, where you are exactly, which will be very helpful for you to understand yourself and your blocks and barriers. We call this as quick fix. Graphology means it is all about handwriting analysis on personality profiling. It is an applied psychological tool, a fantastic diagnostic tool, which is coming up in India. And I can say proudly, I'm the first person to speak on graphology long 8 years back in satellite channels. And you can Google Paul Susheel, you will be able to find my interviews on graphology on various satellite channels. I spoke on various satellite channels, and I spoke on various skills. And in Chennai, long 7 years back, in the Chennai history, I have done one open workshop, a paid entry workshop on Hotel Westin Park. That is the first ever open graphology workshop with paid entry in Chennai, long 8 years, 7 years back. So I have a lot of experience, vast experience on graphology. And graphology is all about understanding people very easily in a very interesting way, which is very useful for the teachers. And I am planning for a session exclusively on graphology, an eye-opener session, giving exposure to the participants. So you all be in touch very soon. I'll be announcing my session. It'll be like, 2 hours session, 2 sessions. It'll be a 4-hour session. exclusively designed for teachers. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, it is not just handwriting analysis. Whatever you do with your hand, it reflects your personality, your behavioral pattern, your thought process, attitude, your intelligences, your sociability, your emotional aspects, your feelings, everything. So I don't just go with handwriting. I also engage the participants in my workshops. I'll ask them to go for some doodles. So what you're going to do now is very interesting. You're going to draw something with your left hand. Whatever you do with your left hand, it reflects your personality traits, particularly your emotions, your feelings, your sociability, your blocks and barriers, your subconscious level, like a mirror to me. So now I'm going to engage you for 5 to 10 minutes max on this aspect. I can't go in depth. I want to share some other aspects also. Now you just hold your pen with your left hand and in a plain paper, draw a boat faster. Don't try to be very perfect. Just in a relaxed mind, draw a boat. Even if you're lefty, you have to go with your left hand. Whether you are a lefty or a right-hander, it is going to reflect your right brain aspects, particularly your emotions, your sociability, your feelings, your childhood experiences, your self-love. Yes, even if you're lefty, you can go with your left hand. Draw a boat. If you're done with, type S faster. And ma'am, Dr. Sharmila, are you there?
Yes, Paul, I am here.
Yeah, now it is 11:50.
Yeah, it's 11:10, 50
11:10.
minutes more. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So without break, I can continue, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. And you are not visible in the screen. Can I see you in the screen?
Wait. Yes, I'm
Yes.
here.
Yeah. Very, very happy. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. It's my pleasure. Though we are in touch for many years,
Yes,
very
of
happy
course.
that thanks for the lockdown, and you're doing a great job, and it is a fantastic initiative,
Yes.
and you are very passionate. So, and it is a teamwork. I'm very happy, very happy. Lot of participants, they're thoroughly enjoying the session. It is actually, all the credit goes to the management of ACE and to you for this wonderful initiative.
Yes, I'm backed
Yeah.
by a team of teachers for this session.
Yeah, I want to thank them
Wonderfully
also, your
working.
team.
Yeah, and we have this YouTube live streaming is also going on.
Super, super. It's very good, very good. That's a
I
very good
have
idea.
Yes.
That's a very good idea. And I'll be also sharing these links in my Facebook. I have
Okay.
thousands and thousands of followers. And I have a group called Passionate Teachers. And I can also share these links, let them also watch it. Okay, good. So all the participants you're done with, right? Okay. Now you go for one snake. You draw a snake with your left hand faster. You can take another 1 or 2 minutes. After boat, you draw a snake. You can take 3 minutes. You draw a snake. Yes, yes. Right. Okay. Graphology is an ocean. Since we don't have time, I'm going to assess some aspects relevance with your professional skills, some aspects which I covered. I'm going to help you out to diagnose yourself, to understand your blocks and barriers. It will be very helpful for your professional success, because yesterday in an interview in Instagram, I was sharing training is all about facilitation. Training is all about helping the participants, the students, or the teachers, or maybe parents, any program it may be. First, I will help them to understand their blocks and barriers. I'll help them where they are actually. Then I will guide them where to go and how to go. So training is all about analysis and guidance, analysis and coaching, analysis and counseling. Right. Okay, done. Right. Okay, now, first you check out your boat. How many of you have you drawn water in the boat? Type yes. If you haven't, you just say type no. Be very sincere. Water in your boat. I have more than 30,000 handwriting samples and samples of these doodles. I used to use this applied psychological tool in my training programs, which is really very helpful for me. Right. So water. Water is all about your adaptability, which is a very vital skill for teachers. If you have not drawn water, you need to strengthen your adaptability and flexibility. Those who have drawn water are highly flexible and adaptable, which is a life skill. I'll give you a clap. Okay. Next, how many of you have drawn people, persons in the boat? Good, good, good. People, persons. And if you have drawn people or persons in the boat, you are people smart. You are people smart. Your interpersonal skills is above par, and your empathy and your interpersonal skills is much connected. You are sociable and you are having people skills. Those who have not drawn people, they have to strengthen their people skills. They need to be people smart. People smart is not just communication aspects. It is all about the essence I have shared, people skills, right? And tree, and snake. Let me go to the snake. And how many of you have drawn this type of a cobra kind of a snake with a big hoof? Type yes. A cobra type of a snake, because each and every snake is different, each and every individual is different, each and every one of you is different. So it is very important. You have your own traits, personality traits, you have your own individual traits and qualities, but some aspects are very general. So based on the research and findings, I'm sharing you some insights, and one or two, it may be like, exceptions will be there. So a snake with a big hoof, like this, a cobra snake with a big hoof. Those who have drawn cobra snake with a big hoof, anger management is a big block for you. You will be slightly aggressive in the classrooms and you will be a dominating teacher. So aggressive, assertive, and passive. With a very big hoof, some teachers, you have drawn a very big hoof of snake. So you need to work on your emotional intelligence. You will be very sociable. Your SQ is not connected with your snake. I am telling about your emotions. You need to be assertive. You need to strengthen your assertiveness. And if it is very small, if it is very puny, it is very small, like an earthworm, you are passive. You are operating in a passive mode in the staff room, in classroom. You should not allow others to dominate you. In the workplace, in the staff rooms, you should be assertive. So passive teachers come to the assertive mode, and aggressive teachers also must come to the assertive mode. So that is very important. So passivity and right. Those who have drawn flag, somebody is typing here, those who have drawn flag in the boat are very patriotic, very patriotic. Patriotism is in the blood. And those who have drawn kind of a motorboat, they live very fast life, and a lot of things, a lot of insights I can share on those aspects. Now, snake. If your snake is very, very lengthy means you need to work on your time management, and you need to slightly work on your choice of words, and you will be a bit loquacious in the classrooms. You will, sometimes beat around the bush. You will be beating around the bush. So you try to do some homework, have a clear curriculum design, have a session plan. You go with that, you will rock on in the classrooms. And very lengthy snakes. And how many of you have drawn very visible tongue? Visible tongue. Medium-sized snakes are assertive people, and visible tongue. Visible tongue, very lengthy visible tongue. Very lengthy visible tongue, you need to be very careful with your words and choice of words. Hereafter, you need to speak through your eyes. Try to reduce the number of words you speak all through the day and try to speak through your eyes. Your mouth, your choice of words will create a lot of problems, and there is chances they may misunderstand your colleagues, your students. So reduce the number of words, be very choosy, try to use right word, set of words, and no tongue, you need to strengthen your expressiveness. You are suppressing all your emotions and you're not expressive. Try to spend your expressiveness, which is a very vital quality. You need to express your feelings and emotions. And now let me ask you one interesting question. I want to check out your knowledge level and your energy level. I'm going to scan your energy also in a very interesting way. Before that, let me ask you questions. We have more than 500 participants here. How many of you know the difference between an emotion and a feeling? If you know yes, type yes. And if you know the difference, you type the difference. What is the difference between an emotion and a feeling? And if any one of you are confident participant, you can come on screen and you can share. And I'll ask ma'am, the principal ma'am, to unmute you. You can share your knowledge on this. Yeah, ma'am, principal ma'am.
Yes, Paul.
Yeah, can we try? Let them, you just check.
Shall we ask the participants to do that?
Yes, ask the participant to unmute and they can share.
Anyone who is willing, just put your hands up.
Yeah, they can raise their hand and you can just unmute that particular participant. That one participant.
Okay. Anyone interested? Yes, Amrita, can you? Here, another one hand is here.
Anyone faster? Let's not waste time. The difference between emotion and feeling.
Who is interested? Yes, yes, Usha. Please unmute your video, Usha.
Yeah, ma'am. Now can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes. Yeah, Usha, go ahead.
Feelings are experienced, right?
Okay.
Emotions, not like that.
Oh,
it will be
emotion.
conscious or either it may be subconscious also.
Okay, tell me one example of an emotion and one feeling. One example of feeling. Then I can understand whether you understood the difference. What is an emotion? What is a feeling? Tell me one emotion and one feeling.
Now, as of now, when you asked me, I was very happy, and
Okay.
I can feel that mood now.
Okay. Good. Good. Happiness is a feeling or an emotion?
Happiness is a feeling or emotion.
Yeah.
State of feeling.
Okay. Anger is an emotion or a feeling?
Getting confused.
Satisfaction is an okay. Feel free, feel comfortable. Okay.
Yeah.
We are all here to learn. Okay. Anxiety is a feeling or an emotion?
Feeling.
Satisfaction?
I'm satisfied. Feeling.
Peace?
Feeling.
Peace. Feel.
Fear?
Fear. I will feel. Emotions.
Cool. I'm very happy.
Yeah,
okay. So very simple. You need to know, you all need to know. A feeling is nothing but a stronger feeling is an emotion. If an emotion becomes weaker, it is a feeling. A strong feeling is an emotion. So don't try to confuse yourself. A strong feeling is an emotion. Any type of feeling, it may be negative, positive. If it becomes stronger, it is an emotion. So that is the difference between emotion and feeling. Okay. And snake, let's go back to snake. Somebody was asking, my snake is medium sized. Because I can't see the size of your snakes, you can take a screenshot and send me your snake and the boat to my WhatsApp number, so that I will be able to, when I'm free, I'll go through it and I will send my brief analysis. I can share my insights also to you. So I will later on go in depth assessment. I will share my insights. Okay. Now, emotional intelligence is also a very vital skill. These two areas you need to work on, because IQ, I know very well you are definitely, you'll be having higher level of IQ than me. Here, the matter is, for professional success, the application matters more. Operative intelligence is all about how you and where and you apply the IQ level, whether it is low or high, it is not a matter. So professional success is all about applying your IQ. So some people, they connect with their genetics, and they completely connect with the DNA, they connect with their schooling, they connect with their education. That is different. Knowledge is different from academic intelligence. Intelligence quotient is different from operative intelligence. I want all of you to apply. And how you can apply? If you are able to apply, you will take very good decisions. You will solve problems. You will think critically. You will become a whole brain teacher. My dear participants, whole brain teacher, WBT. Type it faster. I want all of you to type WBT, whole brain teacher. Whole brain teacher. So from today, you are all whole brain teacher. Let me slightly give you some eye opener. Hereafter, you are not a left brain teachers. Left brain teachers are logical teachers. Their reasoning is very good. They are very practical. They are critical thinkers in the classrooms. But that is not enough to be a world-class teacher. Some teachers are very emotional, very creative, which is the right brain teachers are very imaginative, original thinkers. But WBTs or whole brain teachers, or they use both left and right brain aspects, and they will apply both these aspects. They will strengthen both the brains and will become whole brain teachers. World-class teachers are whole brain teachers. And I have beautiful design I'm delivering out of country for teachers. This whole brain teachers is a 2 days workshop for teachers. You can plan in, you can fix programs in your college. After the lockdown, let me come and rock. And it will be a completely effective design with a combo of a lot of activities, an eye opener on graphology, an eye opener on NLP, and I'll be sharing the 21st century teacher traits. A kind of professional motivation will be there, and some fun will be there, loaded with a lot of stress busters. And it is a beautiful 2 days workshop. I have a fantastic world-class design, and I'm very, very, very happy today. I got connected, and we got overwhelming response today for this session. And I'm doing a lot of sessions today. We have a huge kind of a mass audience session today, and it is streamed in YouTube also. I'm very, 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 very happy, right? And let me share you some secret recipes, some very important traits for post-COVID scenario. You need to note it down, each and every aspect, which will be very, very helpful, right? And you might have heard of fluency. Many teachers, you will be, focusing on your language fluency, your thought fluency. Now, post-COVID, if you want to be a post-COVID rocking teacher, if you want to be a 21st century teacher, you need to have 21st century fluencies. I'm going to share you a traits. You note it down one by one, and you need to go through today itself all these, and you need to understand yourself where you are exactly in these fluencies. First aspect is, first fluency is, you note it down, solution fluency. You need to be fluent in solving. You need to be having solution fluency. Second aspect is, you need to be fluent in information. We call this information fluency. Third aspect is collaboration fluency. Collaboration fluency. Collaboration fluency. So first, solution fluency, information fluency, collaboration fluency. You need to know how to collaborate with people, collaborate with technology, collaborate with, applications. You need to know how to collaborate with people, students. Collaboration fluency is a very vital aspect. And the fourth aspect is creativity fluency. You need to be an original thinker. You need to strengthen and nurture your creative thinking. You need to be, having complete higher level of creative fluency. We call it as creativity fluency. And the fifth one is media fluency. You need to be fluent on media. So 5 fluencies. Any one of the participant can repeat again. I'll be very happy. And you can unmute one participant who is willing to share all these 5 fluencies, which is very important for, we call it as 21st century fluencies. 21st century teacher traits is different. Yes, Dr. Ashma, go ahead. 5 fluencies. Collaboration, solution, next creativity, good. Information, media fluency, right, super, good. Now we'll go ahead for literacy. So you have noted the fluency aspects. Now we'll go for literacy. You take it down, note it down. The first is assessment literacy. If you want to become a world-class teacher, you need to be good in assessment literacy. Second one is curriculum literacy. You can type in curriculum literacy, CL. First one is AL, assessment literacy, and second one is CL. Third aspect is pedagogic literacy. And any one participant, I'll be happy if you can tell me the difference between pedagogy and andragogy. What is andragogy and pedagogy? What's the difference? Pedagogic literacy is different from andragogy. Yes, what is that? Pedagogy. Yeah, pedagogic literacy is student-centered learning. Student-centered learning is pedagogic, andragogic. Yeah. Adult learning and student-centered learning. Okay. And now you write it down, note it down. Emotional literacy. Emotional literacy. Emotional literacy is very important. You need to understand other people's emotions. You need to understand other people's emotions, and you need to understand your own emotions. So now you might have understood where you are exactly in EQ. And world-class people, they maintain healthy boundaries. This all comes under emotional aspect, emotional literacy. And the fifth aspect is learning literacy. Different types of learning styles are there in the classroom environment. So you need to be a literate on learning aspects. You need to know the types of learning, how a student learns, and what sort of blocks and barriers she or he is having to learn faster, and what stops him, whether it is emotional or psychological. All these aspects comes under emotional literacy. So 21st century fluencies and educational literacies: assessment, curriculum, pedagogic, emotional, and learning. Correct. Very good. Super. So now knowledge transfer happened. Now let me check out your energy level. Is it interesting? Right now, I can easily scan your energy level. Type yes if it is interesting. Okay. Now hold your pen with your right hand. Graphology is a very big ocean. Hold your pen with the right hand. And this is a copyright. And this is my invention. And I've done a lot of research on graphology. And I'm going to take patent of it. I'm going to register this idea. This is a very effective. And this is my invention out of my research, out of my experience. Okay, now hold the pen with the right hand. And you draw 5 horizontal lines. Faster. Horizontal lines. Faster. Horizontal lines. If you're done with, type yes. Right. And you should not try this approach with your students or others. you need to get certified, and you have a lot of things to learn. Then only you can become a good graphologist to practice on, because you should not share wrong insights to them. It is very important. You should not, try this idea. Okay, because I'll see a lot of aspects on this. Okay. Now, you just check out the back side of the paper, the rear side, and just keep your palm, your fingers on those lines and try to feel the impression on the rear side. Whether you can feel it, whether you can feel the lines. Very good. If you feel very well, you type very good feel. If you can feel it to some extent, okay. Very good, very good, okay. If you can feel the impression, very good, you type very good. Okay, okay. Right. So if you can feel it, if you can feel the impression right now at this moment, at this
Yes, Paul, it's not audible. Hello? Paul? It's not audible. Can you hear me? Hello, it is not audible, Paul. Yeah, not audible.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I
Okay.
think he is disconnected, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, he got disconnected and he will get reconnected soon. Please wait.
okay, right. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Okay, so the lines, the impressions is much connected with your energy level. If you're not able to feel the imprints, means your energy level is low. You need to work on your energy level, and energy is all about prana. You need to get exposed to energy psychology, which is going to be the future of classroom management. and you need to get exposed to positive psychology. Okay. And now, before I want to take up some questions, we can have some interactions. We have another 20 minutes. So before that, I want to share my contact details. You take my phone number, 9443452 Dr. Paul Susheel, 9443452 9443452 I'm an international teacher trainer. Don't call me now. You can call me later after the session, and that's my WhatsApp number, 9443452 I'm planning some sessions on social intelligence, exclusive sessions on emotional intelligence, on graphology, and you can all be in touch with me. And in the lockdown itself, I'm planning some more sessions. Okay. And 94434, you find time, you get connected. I'm very active in Facebook. We have a group called Passionate Teachers. I am Paul Susheel in Facebook. And you can Google Paul Susheel. You type Paul Susheel, Paul, Paul Susheel, Susheel, Paul Susheel. Yes, 9443452 Paul Susheel. And I am very active in Facebook. You can get connected in Facebook. You can follow me in Facebook, Paul Susheel. And you can also get connected in LinkedIn. I'm Paul Susheel in LinkedIn. I'm Instagram also, Paul Susheel. I'm also running some live interviews on Insta, Paul Susheel. You can also get connected. So I'm very active in social media. We all need to be, because post-COVID, it is all about digital learning. Post-COVID is all about digital selling, digital marketing. It is all about digital teaching. It is going to be digital aspects. So you all need to be fluent in all other aspects, and you need to also get exposed. I'm very much into media, and I was interviewed in many satellite channels. Find time, you can also watch, you can Google Paul Susheel and watch my interviews, but most of my interviews for Tamil satellite channels. And I am the owner and director of PS Training Academy, and I have branches in Chennai and other 4 districts in Tamil Nadu. I'm the owner and director of PS Training Academy, and we do different types of programs, for motivational programs for school, college students, soft skill training programs, teacher training programs, parenting programs, and we do a lot of corporate training programs. And this is my 1191st training assignment, and this is my 171st session for teachers. And I'm doing out of programs, a lot of programs out of country. And I really want to thank the college management, Annamal College of Education, top class college. I want to thank the principal for this initiative. Now we will go ahead, because we have some time, we can go ahead with some questions. So the principal ma'am will moderate, and you can unmute and you can raise, you can clarify your doubts. You can all get connected in WhatsApp. I've shared my number, and we will also create one WhatsApp group, and you can also share your feedbacks to me. I'll be really very happy to receive your feedback personally also. You can share your feedback to me also. Yeah?
Yes, Paul, there is, again, they want your WhatsApp number.
Yeah, yeah. I'll repeat.
Yes, please.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I repeat, 9443452 Ma'am, you can also repeat, 9443452 I'm Dr. Paul Susheel, international life coach and motivational speaker, an international teacher trainer. Yes. Yes, 9443452 You can send in your feedback to the group and to me, and I'll be very happy to see your feedback. And you can also send your photos of your screenshots of your doodles and your handwriting samples also. When I find time, I can go through it and I can send my brief analysis about your blocks and barriers. I can quick fix your blocks and barriers. And you can be in touch. I do life coaching, and I can guide you, I can train you, and I'm giving now online training also for teachers, one-on-one training. I'm giving online guidance and counseling, and I'm very happy. Now, if you have any doubts regarding the content I'm delivering, yeah.
One question. What is difference between feeling and strong feeling from one participant?
There is no term called strong feeling. If a feeling becomes stronger, it is an emotion. If an emotion becomes weaker, it is a feeling. A strong feeling is an emotion. That's all, right? If anger is weaker, it is a feeling. If it becomes stronger, it is an emotion. Simple. Okay. And let me get one word about the program, about the session. One word, a feedback in one word. You can type in. You can type one word about the session.
Fabulous, good, energetic, inspirational, awesome, excellent, valid, effective. Thank you. Enlightened, good, excellent, excellent, awesome, awesome, insightful, superb, above the call, informative, interesting, effective, excellent, outstanding, motivational, wonderful, good, excellent, fantabulous, positive, remarkable, worthful, informative, mesmerizing, nice activity, incredible, refreshing, resourceful.
Oh, great. I'm very
Going on.
happy. A lot of adjectives. I'm very, very, very happy. I want to thank each and every participant. It is all possible because of the participation. If they're not enthusiastic, I can easily scan the energy. I had a very good connect with the participants. I could feel it. That's why my energy level goes higher. And without any, preparation, no homework, straight away, I just shared, my insights. That'll, will have a high level of impact. So today, I'm really very happy. I want to thank each and every participant here, and I want to thank the management also for this wonderful initiative. I want the participants also to send me a feedback. I'll be very happy personally. They can send the feedback to my WhatsApp number. And we are planning more sessions even through ACE also, in association with ACE. Coming week also, we can plan in some sessions exclusively on social intelligence, exclusively on graphology, exclusively on emotional intelligence. Like that, we can plan in more sessions. Very happy, ma'am. And now over to you, Principal ma'am.
Yes, thank you, Paul. So for this exemplary session, so here we have, normally we thought that it would be very difficult to contact you during this time, since because you'll be very busy with so many other sessions. But when I asked you, immediately you gave your consent. And just over WhatsApp, we interacted, and whatever we need, I told you. And accordingly, you have designed this session, and which was very wonderful and which was very unique also. So from the adjectives we received from the participants, I can very well say that this is a very wonderful session. And as you told, we can have a WhatsApp group for this session also.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
we'll be collecting the feedback forms, and in the feedback forms, there will be the numbers of the participants, and we'll group them, and we'll ask you to admin the group. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing, ma'am, we can plan in sessions, different sessions for the same set of participants, so that we can give exposure on various aspects, and we can go for different session design also. So let's also be in touch with that. You can create a WhatsApp group, and parallelly, I've shared my number also. They can also send their feedback, and they can also be in touch with us. Okay. And we will share the link. My dear participants, I'm very happy. I want to thank you on behalf of the management and behalf of the principal. I wish you best of luck, and you are going to shine like a star, and you are going to have a rewarding, fantastic, bright future. I bless you. My prayers and positivity to you, and you are going to really rock on and shine like a star in your profession. I wish you all the very best. Be in touch. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul, and thank you all the participants for your enthusiasm to be here for all this 1.5 hours. Thank you very much, all. Thank you, Team ACE, for making this possible. Thanks a lot, Paul. We'll meet again.
Ma'am, a note. And participants, those who are now active, they can also take some screenshots of this. I haven't taken any screenshots of the session. They can take screenshots and share to me and share in the WhatsApp group. You can also take some screenshots. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's live in YouTube also.
Oh, great. That's
a link to you.
Superb. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
So the feedback link is there in the chat box. You can fill in the feedback form, as well as the feedback link is also there in the YouTube live streaming. Please take it. டேய் ஃபீட்பேக் லிங்க்னு எல்லாரும் கேக்குறாங்க. ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.